Feeling lost in the daily grind? What if 5 minutes could help you reconnect with a deep, inner truth about who you are and what you need? What if you could build the same kind of clarity that has guided one of the most successful people in the world? Stay with me, and by the end of this video, you will have a simple, powerful tool to help you feel grounded and move forward with true confidence.
You must know inside, in the deepest part of your being, that you matter. Not just that you matter, but also why. So for me, the foundational base of empowerment, of entrepreneurship, of any kind of engagement, the foundational base of my success, of my well-being, my wholeness, my everything is knowing who I am and where I come from.
There are few people who embody the power of self-awareness more than Oprah Winfrey. Her journey from hardship to global icon wasn't just built on talent and business savvy. It was built on a relentless commitment to understanding herself. For years, in every issue of her magazine, she wrote a column called What I Know For Sure. That column, which eventually became a best-selling book, wasn't just a collection of nice ideas, it was the result of a consistent, personal practice of self-reflection. It was her way of cutting through the noise and connecting with her own inner compass. That practice is the superpower we're talking about today. Self-awareness is the ability to listen to that quiet, inner voice and to distinguish it from the loud demands of the outside world. Without it, we feel adrift, reacting to stress, chasing goals that don't fulfill us, and living a life that doesn't feel like our own. Oprah knew that to build a life of purpose, she first had to know herself. This quick exercise helps you do the same. It helps you reset your internal compass so you can act from a place of clarity instead of confusion. I've broken this simple, Oprah-inspired exercise into 3 bite-sized steps. All you need is a quiet spot, a notebook, and 5 minutes. First, let's set up your space. Find a place where you won't be interrupted. This is a sacred appointment with yourself. Sit comfortably, take a deep breath, and have your notebook or phone ready. This physical act of preparing your space sends a signal to your brain that it's time to listen. Now, for the core of the exercise, we're going to ask 3 questions inspired by the philosophy of what I know for sure. We'll spend about 1 minute on each. The goal is to get past the surface level chatter in your mind and listen for a deeper answer. Here's exactly how it looks. For the first minute, I ask myself the first question: what does my inner voice know for sure about how I'm feeling right now? This is different from just asking how are you. It invites a deeper truth. I might think I'm just busy, but my inner voice might whisper, I feel overwhelmed and unseen. I might think I'm fine, but what I know for sure is that I'm feeling uninspired or anxious. I write down the words that feel true, the ones that land with a little bit more weight. For the second minute, I move to the next question. What does my body and soul know for sure that I need in this moment? This moves us from diagnosis to remedy. If what I know for sure is that I'm overwhelmed, what my soul knows I need might be permission to say no, or simply stillness. If I'm feeling uninspired, what I know I need might be beauty, or a conversation with someone who energizes me. It's rarely about needing more money or more things. As Oprah often teaches, our truest needs are for things like peace, clarity, connection, or grace. For the third minute, I ask the final, crucial question: what is the next right step I know for sure I can take? This is about turning that inner wisdom into gentle, forward motion. It's not about a 5-year plan, It's about the next right step. If I need to say no, the next right step might be to draft a polite email declining a request. If I need stillness, the next right step might be to put my phone in a drawer for 1 hour tonight. If I need beauty, it could be to buy myself flowers on the way home. The action should feel manageable, kind, and completely aligned with the need you just uncovered. For the final 2 minutes, I simply reflect on what I've written. I read my answers over and underline the words that resonate most deeply. I see the clear path from my true feeling, to my true need, to my next right step. In just 5 minutes, I've moved from a state of vague unease to a moment of profound clarity, guided by my own wisdom. Let's recap. First, find your quiet space and set a 5-minute timer. Second, ask the 3 what I know for sure questions, 1 minute each. What am I feeling? What do I need, and what is my next right step? Third, journal your answers and then take a moment to highlight the core insights. This simple practice is how you build a relationship with yourself. It's how you cultivate the kind of inner certainty that guided Oprah. This works because it forces you to bypass your logical, overthinking brain and tap into your intuitive intelligence. Writing it down makes that inner voice tangible. It turns a fleeting feeling into a piece of data you can work with. This is exactly what Oprah did for over a decade, building an encyclopedia of her own personal truths, which became the bedrock of her life and her book, What I Know for Sure. Now for the business takeaway. Here's how to apply this to your professional life. Schedule this 5-minute check-in for every Monday morning. Call it your personal board meeting. Over time, your journal of answers will reveal what you know for sure about your career. You'll see patterns about what drains you, what energizes you, and what your next right steps are. This log becomes your personal guide for making authentic career decisions, leading with purpose, and avoiding the kind of burnout that happens when your work is not aligned with your soul. It's the ultimate strategy for building a career that doesn't just look good on the outside, but feels good on the inside. If you found this exercise helpful and are ready to connect with your own inner wisdom, do me a favor. Your engagement helps me create the content that serves you best. Thank you for taking this time for yourself. You are worth the quiet.